I'm scared. I'm scared.
3, 2, 1.
Hello and welcome to the Drayton Manor Resort. Today I'm going to get my first ever ride on their brand new roller coaster Gold Rush, which is right behind me here. My name's Matt, this is the Coaster Giant channel, and here's what's coming up in today's vlog. Construction walls are down finally, and we can get a really good view into the area. We can see the new building over there now, we can see all the new fencing. Everything's been landscaped really nicely as well. There's loads of new trees over here, loads of bark on the floor, rock work, theming pieces, all related to the mine obviously, and then loads of rock work, stones, planting again over there. It's all looking really good. A lot of care and attention seems to be put into this new coaster area, which I'm very excited to see, because we haven't really had that with any of the other new rides, well, any other new roller coasters that have opened in the UK this year. So yeah, they're all frantically working up in the station at the minute. You can see all the screens on in there for the photo booths, and there's just loads of people on site getting it ready for tonight's press event. So tonight I've kindly been invited down to Drayton Manor for the press event. It's the Wednesday before this ride opens to the public on Friday this week. It's a very exciting time for the park. It's a massive investment, not content with doing Adventure Cove a few years ago, then Vikings, and then this year alone they've done a new ride, Terence's Driving School in Thomasland. They've rethemed and reimagined the wave with a whole new sit-down train on it. They've done loads of sprucing up around the park. They've even invented a whole new area called Frontier Falls, and rethemed Drunken Barrels, done a bit of work on Sheriff Showdown and The Haunting. Accelerators had some new signage and some paintwork too. Not content with all of that and theming up the whole of the street over there, they built a whole new roller coaster. This is a massive multi-million-pound investment for the park. It's the first roller coaster to open here since 2011, which is when Accelerator opened, which is behind me here. It was known as Ben 10 when it first opened. So yeah, what's that, like 13 years since they've had a new roller coaster? And they haven't gone small on this. They've gone for an Intamin. It's got a lift hill, it's got a launch, it's got 2 switch tracks. It's running 2 trains, and it does different sequences as well in terms of how it takes the layout. None of us know what that means at the minute, but I'm sure we're going to find out tonight. It goes forwards, it goes backwards, it's got a bit of everything. Classed as a family thrill coaster, I can't wait to see how it feels on it. I've still not, to this moment, seen it testing in real life with my own eyes. So the train's in the station, there is another one in the maintenance shed, hopefully that'll be on the track soon. And then yeah, so for the very first time today, not only am I going to see this running in real life, I'm going to be on it and testing out the ride experience. I'm so excited. So I also just want to say a massive thank you to Drayton Manor for inviting me down to this special press event. It's given me the chance to ride this coaster 2 days before it opens to the public, and I've been waiting to get on this for like 18 months. I've been following the construction on the channel. There's 18 construction videos, all in a dedicated playlist, so if you want to go back and check any of them out, they're all really easy to access. And of course, if you go on to enjoy this video and you haven't already, please consider subscribing so you don't miss any other updates from Drayton Manor. Yeah.
Good nights, what a way to make love.
just been to the toilet in the zoo, and there's proper horses there, like loads of cowboys with horses. So I don't know what they've got planned. I know the entertainment finishes soon, and then we've got a talk, and then I'm guessing we're going to get on the coaster and see some real horses. So tonight, as well as people being invited as guests, everyone that's staying at the hotel also has access to this exclusive event, which is really good, because compared to when I came to the Wave, there was only a handful of people, whereas this time, got all the entertainment and loads of people around as well. So it's a really good atmosphere tonight.
I only think it's right that I take a cut of the profits. And with your help, maybe we can smoke out those Jenkins, be home in time for supper. Business of my own, and I don't want you getting in the way.
I think you'll find that I'm the mayor here in this town, and these are all my guests. Right. Well, folks, now that he's gone, I can lose this accent. So, guys, welcome to Frontier Falls, and more importantly, welcome to Gold Rush. What an evening. I firstly have to say I am overwhelmed with how amazing it is tonight. And again, I think everybody knows, in Drayton Manor Resort, we are trying to be the #1 for family in the UK. And this, I think, is testament to what we're trying to do moving forward. Our mission, actually, internally for our team, is to make Britain smile. And that's what we're doing, training around that. And our staff have just been absolutely brilliant. We've gone through a hell of a journey. And here we are tonight where we can really celebrate our success. You're going to be absolutely impressed. We've catered a family coaster for little ones. My son in the crowd there, he's just over 1 meter. He can go on the ride. He doesn't want to though. But he could go on that ride. And that's amazing for me to see families bringing younger children into the theme park and being able to enjoy something a little bit more thrilling than our beloved Thomas Land. Obviously, Gold Rush, we've talked about how it's 1 meter, so it brings our smaller fans into that mix of being able to experience those thrills. But everybody's asking me, what makes this ride unique? You do have over 2 minutes of ride time. You have a multi-setting, okay? So you can experience 2 different rides under 1 coaster. There is a lift and launch hill. There's a front launch, a back launch, a twist and turn at every opportunity, and you'll even see some smoke and some explosions along the way. It's not for the faint-hearted, I can tell you. There goes that accent. But it's all designed around a beautiful landscape, and I think you're truly going to see that we've done justice to that piece of land, okay? I know something beloved was there before, but I think you're going to find a new love and a new passion in Gold Rush. Contributed. Frederick and Arthur, I don't know if Arthur is here tonight, they were actually the ride designer. Thank you. You've done it justice. Our owners, the Looping Group, you know, a massive thanks to them for investing in this park. I think you can truly see over the last couple of years, we've taken this park from strength to strength. And guess what, guys? We've got a lot more plans to come that we're really excited about. But tonight is all about Gold Rush. So who's excited to go on the coaster? And just remember, it's not just a coaster, it's a story. And you tonight will be part of that story. And I can't wait.
Don't you now. Ladies, what are all these peasants doing in front of me? Come on, get. Don't drop your bag in front of me.
Run, Tom, run.
Pick that up. What do you think they're doing today?
I'm scared.
What you want I'm looking at? You so really bad,
I'll grab them.
Sorry. Here we go. We're following the music. This area looks so cool. Oh my god, look at this place. There's been so much added since I was last here, like 2 weeks ago. This is looking so cool. Okay, having a look at what's going on. We're being split into two.
Golden Dust James and Coach. When I say you're gonna turn your backs and take 10 paces away from each other, then you wait. When, and only when, I shout draw, do you turn and fire.
Dark tootin' there is. Well, I've had you all out here playing cowboy. One of my bandits was planting dynamite all around the place. I don't want your gold dust. I'm gonna destroy it. There's nothing you can do about it.
You dirty rat!
You think you own this town, Golden Boy? Well, now it's gonna blow. Come on, boys!
I should thank you, Bill. I provide enough gold to buy their allegiance.
Will you take it double crossing?
Citizens of Frontier Falls, please welcome your mayor! Now you're about to witness the opening of this brand new event, the Gold Rush! Thanks to my good friend, Wild Bill Thornton. I believe you got about 10 seconds left. Is that right, Bill? Okay, everybody, count it down with me. 10,
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
then go!
Oh my god, we're in! Check this out. There's real gold. This looks so pretty. Really well finished.
I'm gonna have to hold back and get more.
It's a little bit chaotic.
There we go. Straight into the mine shaft.
Oh my god!
This is cool. Themed lights. Theming on the walls. You probably can't see it. This is so cool, right? This is so good.
Painted as well, so no one's gonna peel it off.
Say again?
It's painted as well, so no one's gonna
Actual
peel it off.
painted. Oh my god. Future proof. That is awesome. Okay, I'll give you a full tour of the queue line and all my initial reactions. Love these massive doors. This is the extended queue line. Obviously you could just go straight down that way on a quiet day. Look at all these hand-painted signs, man. So there is a maximum height of 1.96. So hopefully I'll get on. No, I'm 195, so we're fine. This looks very pretty. Look, there's grass. There's grass. It's so nice to see a coach open with grass. Little cow pen section here, and then straight down into the station. It's so weird being in this area after like filming from outside for so long. Here's like the services shed, all well themed up again. There's grass, there's bark, there's trees, there's bushes. I'm here, look at that. R.I.P. Apocalypse. Literally stood on this side. That's actually the base of Apocalypse. On that round base on the floor, that is so cool. Nice conifers. Again, covered queue line. So important in the UK. Signs are all themed. I am loving this. Look at the way that swoops around as well. More nice planting. Got audio as well all the way through the queue line. Nice and immersive, and then we just got a couple of flights of stairs and we're in the station. So we're into the main queue building. We've got a bath, is that a bath with lights in it? Upside down. More hand painted signs over there straight onto wood. And we've got all the details over here. So maximum height of 196. Hopefully the trains will still be comfortable for me. And a minimum height requirement of just 1 metre. That's mad. So we've got 1, 2, 3 flights of stairs, and this bridge just goes straight into the station, so not massive in here, but I would imagine with Drayton, the way it normally is, the queue should always be within this building, or in the covered section outside. We've got another bathtub up here, loads of posters on the wall, and at the top as well, before you go to the batching area, got a little pre-show. I do like the way even all the stairs and the handrails are all painted to keep like in with the wooden theme. It looks really good in here. It's a really nice atmosphere.
Once again, folks, we played at Dynamite School.
There we go, first time in the station. Looks impressive in here, it's nice and big. Smile. Okay, it's time for our first ever ride. Excited?
So excited!
So far, so good. The queue line looks amazing. Right, let's get on. Okay, we're going in for ride number 2. I was quite gobsmacked to that. We got a cycle. There's 2 different cycles on this, and we got the first one that stops on the lift hill at the start and rolls backwards. And that picks up quite some speed. What I really love about this little area, though, is that round bit down there is actually the base of Apocalypse. You all know that I love Apocalypse. I've made lots of videos about it. And I think that's a really nice touch that they've kept that as part of the queue line. So, first ride, we were second row from the back. And we didn't know what to expect. We know that it runs 2 cycles. We don't know what cycle 1 is, we don't know what cycle 2 is. Well, we do know what cycle 2 is now. But we got cycle 2 basically. So that is where you go up the lift hill first, stop at the top. You then roll backwards through like a turn and then a little airtime hill that like totally shocks you because you're going backwards and you can't see where you're going. Then you go into the launch track section, there's loads of smoke and it's all about to explode in there. Then it shoots you out forwards, you go back around the different track around this section and then up the lift hill, and then you do a full circuit again where you go all the way up the lift hill, all the way around, all the way back around this section into this building, and then you launch through the last bit of the layout. So family, as far as family coaster goes, it is so good because you don't know what's going to happen. The other cycle I believe goes straight up the lift hill and then does the circuit and then stops and does this bit backwards, then goes to the lift hill and comes back around. It's so confusing, but I'm really impressed. The station looks great. The baggage hold and everything was really well themed up. And they got us on pretty quick, you know. There's 2 trains that this runs, so you get 24 people on each train, so the throughputs are going to be pretty good on this. And as you probably heard in the talk that I put in earlier on, the ride cycle lasts 2 minutes, so you got 2 minutes to get a train into the station, get it unloaded, get it reloaded and get it out. What was really cool with that is we ended up on the same train, actually queuing next to the guy that designed this roller coaster. And he designed it all obviously on a computer, but he's never ridden it. So he arrived here today and that was his first ever ride. He made this, he designed all of this. And we were on the same train as him and we're having a good chat with him afterwards as well, really nice guy. And yeah, he loved it too, so that must be epic, like designing something and then getting to ride it. So yeah, I think after one ride, my opinion is it is a great family coaster, great addition for Drayton Manor. It's mad that we've got an Intamin here with switch tracks and lift hills and rollbacks and launches, and like the theming inside there is awesome. There's loads of barrels, there's loads of smoke, mist, sound effects, explosions. Yeah, I really liked it. Like for kids that are like 1 meter tall and up, can ride this, so it's definitely a good addition. Don't come here expecting like Hyperia or any of that kind of stuff. It's not a thrill coaster, it is a family thrill coaster, but a very, very well themed one at that. There's gold nuggets sprinkled around. Well, there's that piece that I mentioned in my construction updates. It used to be outside of Shockwave, like from 1994. It's mad that that's still there. There's a lot of this like pipe work and wires going into it, so imagine if that lit up or something at night with all the holes. That'd be really cool. Right, we're experiencing a temporary delay at the minute, which always happens with this sort of thing when we've got new coasters. So we're just going to go for a little explore around the rest of the area.
So how was the half ride?
How many times have I been stood up here at the top of the hill, outside blasting barrels with massive boards behind me? It feels like forever. And now they're down and we can see all of the coaster. At least we've got like luscious green grass. Sorry, I keep talking about grass. And that's the launch section over there. So you come out of there and then you whip all around this section. So much easier now than trying to get my camera over the fence. Looks like there's still some work to do over in this back area, but the actual ride area all looks really good. The toilets have reopened as well, which is great. No more having to go all the way into the zoo. So yeah, this area's now got toilets as well. They were there before. I actually might go and check them out, see if they've been changed at all. But yeah, just look at this site. It looks absolutely stunning. It does. I can't fault any of the theming or anything to do with the coaster, to be honest. Very exciting times here at Drayton. So I'm loving this new entrance portal. Really nice. Hand-painted sign, I reckon, above there. They've added a minecart as well since last time. And there's test seats as well. So you can see if you can fit into these okay. It's actually pretty cool. It's got lights on it. So when you put it down, as soon as it gets to green, you know you're going to be okay to ride. Not seen that before. So all these little details, like the little entrance to the toilet, yeah, it's a little entrance, but it's also the bit that shelters you from the track. So instead of having netting everywhere and stuff, which we see in a lot of other coasters, got a nice little thing that you walk through. So all the outside of the toilets have been done up. They've got new signs. It's all fenced off, so you can't see over there. But let's go and see if anything's changed inside. Very subtle changes. They've got some vinyls on the doors and some vinyls as you walk in, and the sinks are like wooden sink area now, so it kind of fits in, but the building looks a lot better, and it's good to have toilets back in this area of the park. So in case you are new to the channel and have not seen any of my videos before, you might not know that Frontier Falls has actually got other rides in it as well. So Drayton Manor have rethemed their Cups and Saucers style ride to Blasting Barrels, which is a dynamite shed. You've got Sheriff Showdown that's had some work done to it, and the Haunting has also had some work done to the outside. You've got Accelerator, the Boomerang coaster that's got new signage, and they've done the whole of the street as well that wraps around to the zoo. So as you exit from the ride, you go through a shop where we've got the biggest plushes on sale ever. And we've got some, oh, they are Drayton Manor themed. Reward t-shirts, they're quite cool, and hoodies. So the t-shirts are £19.90. And then the hoodies, these are cool though actually, I quite like the design on them. £45.90, just printed on. And there's all your standard cowboy merch. Okay, I like mugs. It's a toss up between these glasses and the mugs. I'm gonna go for a mug. No price on them. Let's go and check it out. Just having a closer look at the theme in here. There's the station building. There's loads of stuff on the sign. There's a sign, loads of stuff on the side of the building. There's a sign. There's all them like little pulley wheels, and there's a chimney that's actually smoking as well, which is cool. There's some barrels up there. And there's all this has been landscaped as well. So there's theming pieces, planted areas, big rocks, barrels. It looks really, really, really good. I think this whole area has surpassed my expectations actually. As I've said before, I've been coming to Drayton Manor for absolutely years, since I was a little kid, and this is the kind of quality that they've always delivered. If you go in on Stormforce 10, the queue line in that is amazing. Pirate Adventure used to be amazingly well themed. They've got a big history of doing stuff like this, and it's interesting to see now that Loopings Group owns the park that they're still doing it. They're still keeping it up with Vikings, with Adventure Cove, and the additions that they've done into Thomasland. Yeah, they know how to theme their resort. So as you saw earlier, as you go through the entrance portal, you turn left for the main queue, or you go to the right of this, and there is the fast pass and easy access queue. It's got a separate queue line into the station, up some stairs.
Why didn't I follow the train round?
Mom!
Oh, what cycle are you gonna get?
Maybe Apocalypse isn't the only throwback in the queue. Just notice that this poster mentions Snake. I wonder if that's a throwback to the Snake train. Okay, so we've just had another ride. They got it back open for us, which is good. We had basically a night ride. It's dark now, so that added to it, but we did the different cycle. So we went straight up the lift hill over, cycled the track once, and then launched backwards out of the shed, and then back up the lift hill, and then dropped down the lift hill forward through the launch section again into the end. I think I preferred that. Apparently that's cycle 1. The one we did first was cycle 2, where you drop straight off the lift hill as you leave the station. So yeah, 2 cycles, really confusing. Both times you're like, where am I going, what's going on? But there's some really good pops of airtime. I think it felt a lot more forceful on cycle 1, so the second ride that we've just done. It's total chance as to what ride cycle you're going to get. But yeah, I'm really I got off it the first time and loved it for, yeah, great family coaster. That time, it's quite forceful, and my bum was definitely bouncing out the seat on the airtime hills. So yeah, I really enjoyed that. I've had a really nice evening here at Drayton today. I've had 4 hours. We've had shows, we've had food, drinks, and a couple of goes on the new coaster as well. It opens officially to the public on Friday the 26th of July, which is in 2 days' time. And then obviously, which is great because it's in time for the kids' summer holidays from school. And now I'm power walking because we've got to go and get the train and we don't want to miss it. So that's why I'm out of breath, so I'm going to finish it there. Just again, thank you so much to Drayton Manor for inviting me. I've loved making all the videos about this new coaster whilst it's being built. And to get to be one of the first people to ride it is really cool. Okay guys, it's a bit dark, but what did you all think?
Loved it. I think the second ride, as you've just described, was even better than the first, and that was setting 1, right?
I think so.
Yeah, so
apparently.
I much prefer going over the lift first, and it just, don't you agree, the airtime and the forces were just more extreme than the first one?
Yeah, I think so. I think that when you drop backwards off the lift hill, the first airtime hill is quite forceful.
Yeah.
Because you're not expecting it, but
yeah,
you got that force several times.
Yeah.
On the other cycle.
And the 2 rides literally just feel completely different. It's the same layout, yet you go around them different ways, yet it actually feels, it's just great for variety, and I'm just really, really impressed. It's definitely a contender for the best UK family coaster. Do you agree?
Yeah, I definitely agree. Because what other coaster did you go on not knowing where you're going to go on the layout?
Yeah.
That's really
it's
rare.
Unpredictable, which just makes it more interesting and, yeah, ultimately re-rideable.
And that launch section, there's so much smoke in that shed. You're literally blinded by it, aren't you? So
yeah.
You don't know where you are, what's going on. and especially at night when it's getting a bit dark, it was really good.
Yeah, they've done such a good job, and it's really exceeded my expectations, both in terms of how fun it is and just the whole area. It's definitely elevated this place higher in my rankings, I think, now.
And the way I feel like the way that whole area now finishes off the park, now that they've done Adventure Cove, Vikings, they've just got to get that pirate bit sorted in the middle, and it'll be
Bring
absolutely
back
beautiful.
pirate adventure in a new form.
You heard him, you heard the man. Right, thank you very much for watching this video. Again, if you've been with me through the whole journey of watching all the construction updates and everything, thank you so much. Thanks for the subscribing, for all the likes and everything. I've absolutely loved doing it. But for this video, that's it. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one, which is likely to be from opening day on Friday. Ooh, light. Which is likely to be from Friday the 26th, which is the official opening day of the new coaster. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye. Oh, and I forgot to say, I got this really cool thing. There's a new ice cream shop, which is like an accelerator, and they've got these bottles with the retro logo on. So they've got quite a few, so if you get yourself there and you want one, go and buy yourself a slush.